Hey, how's it going out there? Hey, I wanted to talk about, your practice routine when you're getting, um, when you've got a gig coming up and you really want to do your best and you've got to learn some songs and you got to get them together and, you know, keeping your songs fresh is, do you remember the Ed Sullivan show with the guy with the plate twirler? And he gets this one going great and this one and this one. And then over here, they're going, they're about ready to fall off the stick and he runs over there and does those. That's how I kind of feel how, keeping your songs together so you can play them well. That's how I kind of feel. That's how your song list is. And it's been driving me crazy. And then I kind of found a solution that works for me. Here's what I do when I've got a gig coming up, like a fingerstyle gig and or whatever, and I need to have my songs fresh, and I'm going to be playing them by memory, and I just want to have them so I can do a good job. Here's what I do. I take and I write. I have this little sheet of paper, and I hope you can see it there. I write down. I write down 3 days, and in this case, I have one. I have 3 days here, and I have 6 songs in a day. And what I do is I'll write down those 6 songs, and then I play them through twice in the morning. Each one, I'll play the one song, and then I play it immediately after that again. So I play it twice in a row. Now, then I move on to the second song, play it twice in a row. Third song, play it twice in a row, all the way till I get through 6 songs. That's in the morning. And I do the same thing at least 6 hours later, so you kind of forget about it, and you do it again in the evening. Then the next day, I'll take another 6 songs, do the same thing. The next day, another 6 songs. So let's say I'm working on 18 songs. It's my set list or whatever. Then I start back and I do it all again for another 3 days. So I've got 6 days of practicing 18 songs. And I write them all down and make sure I got them. Now, you see down here it says problems. A lot of times, you got problem areas within your songs. And so you write them down, what your problem areas are. And then you work on those at a separate period. Now, when I first set out to do this, I usually have to refresh my memory on what I'm doing. Refresh on some of these parts are a little fuzzy. And so I have to refresh that. So the first time, day one of playing these 6 songs usually takes a while. It takes about an hour and a half as opposed to about 40 minutes. Okay, so, little almost twice as long. But I don't sit around and practice if I screw up. I don't practice that and practice that. That's at another time. I want to just get through this song in time, preferably, and then move on to another song and then another song. And you don't see the progress the first day or the first 3 days, but you'll see it at the end of 6 days. You'll see that, wow, I've got these down. This is nice, Same thing goes for like learning a jazz head. Oops, there goes my light. Learning a jazz head and playing, improvising over it. So I do the same thing with that. I'll take and improvise over the song using tracks or just a metronome. And I'll do it twice in a row. And then I'll make notes in my problem area of this sheet. I make notes on what I need to practice, what I need to work on, what I should do with this song to improve it. And then I do that at a different period. And then I'll go back in the evening and play it again 2 times. So, when you come back in the evening after playing each one of these songs twice, and remember, these are songs you worked on maybe years ago, but now they're a little fuzzy. You just, how did that go? It's kind of like there's A songs, B songs, and C songs. A songs, stone cold. You know, you could write out the chords, you could write out the melody if you needed to, and to show somebody how it goes. B songs are songs that want to be A songs, right? And they're a little fuzzy in certain areas. C songs are ones you want to learn. So at the end of 6 days, what I do now is I'll take and write out a new list. And what I'll do is keep some of the songs that were problem songs that I still don't quite get. Keep those, write them down. Again, for my next 6-day practice planner. But I'll add some new ones as well. Now you could do it with one day, only 6 songs. Let's say you're pretty much a newbie, or 12 songs, and then do it for 2 days, another 2 days, another 2 days, or 3 songs, or 4 lists of songs. So 24 songs. That works for me. And then like I said, once they're solid on your A list, then you can kick them off, put something else on there. Now, if you want to get this sheet, if you go to www.guitarcollege.com/practice planner with a P, practice, capital P planner.pdf, you'll get this sheet. And print up a few of those and use that. And I think it works really, really good. You don't see the progress the first day. You might see a little bit in the evening. But the next time, 3 days later, when you come around to it, it's like, wow, yeah, I kind of got this. It's getting better, getting a lot better. So, again, this is to keep your song list fresh so you know what you're doing. And I like to do it if I know I got a gig coming up in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, this is what I do. And it makes practicing simple because you know what to do. And a lot of times in the past, I won't, I'll practice a few of the songs, but I won't be strict about it. And then I get there and I think, oh, geez, I totally forgot about this other song. Or, how did that one go again? So, hey, the older you get, it doesn't get any easier, I'll tell you that. So this works for me, and I wanted to share this and see if it works for you. I think it's very effective. So anyway, drop me a line if you think it works. And hey, I will talk at you later. Bye for now.